Good morning to all. So today onwards we start a new chapter, chapter number 6, cyber ethics. Cyber ethics means nowadays everyone use the internet for different purpose. So we should follow some ethics or some rules. So that ethics means if you are sending any message and if you are buying or selling any product by using internet, so you should follow some good manners, that is called ethics. So the manners that we follow when we are using the internet, that is called ethics. So it should be good manners only. So nowadays we heard about different types of online fraud, like if for example if you are order something from the internet, so that product is not delivered. So such a type of too many fraud activities available on the internet. So in this chapter we are going to study about what are the different cyber ethics. So this is only we are given in that introduction part. So we are mainly focused on cyber ethics for e-commerce. Then what do you mean by e-commerce? E-commerce, we are already familiar with this word e-commerce. E-commerce means selling and buying of items, means product electronically by using internet. That is called cyber ethics, or not cyber ethics, that is called e-commerce. So for this selling and buying, the merchant or the seller and the user or the buyer should follow some ethics or follow some rules. So here in the second paragraph, look at that, there is some explanation for what you mean by e-commerce. So e-commerce refers to the occurrence of commerce activities online or electronically. So here in using electronic commerce, buying or selling or goods and services over electronic network. So that we already discussed. So while buying or selling goods and services over the internet, each stakeholders means both the merchant and the user must stick to ethical conduct to ensure that no one is cheated. So in from the both side, for example, if the seller also ensure that they are not cheating anyway, or at the same time user is also ensure that they are not cheating or fool. So this is the just introduction for cyber ethics and the cyber ethics for e-commerce. So the next section we again see that what are the different cyber ethics for e-commerce. So first one is privacy. Privacy means what? So in privacy in case of online transaction means privacy is the protection of personal information given online. So while we are using it internet, for example if you want to buy some items, so we need to provide some personal information like credit card details, account number, username, mail id, etc. So we should ensure that our data should be protected, that is called privacy. So here in the right side one box is there is a better definition for privacy. Privacy is the protection of personal information given online. So in e-commerce it is related to companies policies on the use of users data, which means that if we are giving our personal data to a particular company, they are using in different ways. So we should ensure that our data is not used for any other purpose, that is called privacy. Then here there are mainly 4 points how to safeguard user privacy or how to protect user privacy. The first one, it is clearly that the merchant or the seller must be clearly state about how the user's data will be used. So which means that in their company profile they should clearly mention that how they are used the each user's personal data. How, that is important point, how the user data will be used. Second one, before going to buy any product or any services, the user must give some conditions. So the seller must provide some terms and conditions. When the user agree with that condition, then only that remaining process should be start. So that is the second point. Third one, the seller or the merchant should be use security concept like using HTTP protocol and other software for better security. The last point means the user must use the HTTPS protocol and the padlock symbol. So yesterday class we already studied what is the use of HTTPS and what you mean by padlock to ensure the data privacy. So these are the main 4 points to safeguard our privacy. First one, the merchant clearly state about how the user data will be used. Second one, the user should be agree with the terms and conditions. Third one, the merchant must be use some security mechanism. Fourth one, the user use the HTTPS protocol like and padlock symbols, etc. So today only we just introduce this chapter. What do you mean by ethics in e-commerce? Ethics in e-commerce is nothing but the seller and the buyer should agree with some terms and conditions. So they should follow some ethics. They should follow some good process. That is called ethics. When privacy, we will study privacy, the protection of personal information given in online like account number, ID number, mail ID, and etc. Then we study the 4 different ways to safeguard or protect our user privacy. First one, the seller clearly state about how the user data will be used. Second one, user must follow the terms and conditions. Fourth one, seller assure about the data safety. Last one, user must use HTTPS and padlocks for data protection. So this is only introducing the cyber ethics and the cyber ethics of e-commerce. So first one, privacy. So privacy, we are completed this privacy topic.